8 contestants, all with a chance to win thousands of pounds. Only one will start in control. Can they stay ahead and beat the pack? Hello, I'm Jake Humphrey, and this is Beat the Pack, the show where if you can stay ahead of your opponents, you can win up to £12,000. Now, we've randomly selected one player to start in control, and that player is Stephen. Come and join me, Stephen. Nice to meet you, Stephen. Where are you from?
I'm from Wigan.
OK, what do you do for a living?
I'm IT headhunter. I run my own company.
Right, so you know talent when you see it?
Well, you know.
And am I looking at talent right now? Do you know your stuff?
I'm fair talented, yeah. I know it depends on the categories of the day, but I'm giving myself a good chance.
And regarding the money, I mean, you know, £12,000 is an amazing amount of money, but whatever you win today, what's your plan? My
plan is to give a large percentage of it to cystic fibrosis for charity. So I'm probably going to do a 50-50 split between the missus won't agree, but the kitchen with 50% and then cystic fibrosis for the other 50%.
Well done. That's great. I really hope that today is a success for you. Good luck today, Stephen. So Stephen is starting in control of today's game with a chance to win up to £12,000. The only thing standing in your way, Stephen, are the pack. I think we should meet them.
Charmaine, PA from East London.
Seb, restaurant supervisor from Cornwall.
Jerry, retired nurse manager from Boston.
Niall, a political researcher from Belfast.
Louise, seamstress from Sheffield.
Wint, bespoke furniture maker from Surrey.
Paula, nursery teacher from Newcastle.
So we've got a restaurant manager, a political researcher, a bespoke furniture maker. Who worries you in the pack early on? Who have you got your eye on?
Well, I said one of my weaknesses would be politics, so Niall, as a political researcher, might have a little bit of political knowledge.
Niall, it's quite important on behalf of your employees you get the political questions right. They will be watching, OK? Shall we move on with the show, Stephen? Have a look at the 6 categories you're going to be playing today?
Absolutely.
Let's have a look. International football, American literature, islands, love songs, medicine and artists. Now, each category is worth up to £2,000. All that Stephen has to do is answer one question correctly from each category for the chance to win up to £12,000. But if he gets a question wrong at any time, he's out of the game. However, if he doesn't like a question, he doesn't have to answer it. I'll just replace it with an easier one, but it will cost him money, because the money halves every single time. Now, the pack will be answering every question, so if Stephen passes and they all get it right, he loses control and is going home with nothing. And that's not all. One of the pack will then take his place. Stephen, are you ready to do this?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No.
Well, you've got no choice, because you're here now. So let's play Beat the Pack. Where should we go first?
I think I'm going to start with international football.
Now, one more thing before we get going, Stephen. I can give you a bit of a helping hand during the game when you'll have the chance to give me 2 answers. So let me know when you want to use your double answer. And make sure you use it wisely, because you only get the chance to use it once. OK?
OK.
All right. This is Stephen's £2,000 question on international football. Which player is Spain's leading goal scorer of all time? Fernando Torres, Alfredo Di Stefano, David Villa, Raul Gonzalez. Stephen, have a think, pack. Please answer now. Pretty quickly, the pack have all placed their answers. Remember, if you pass and all the pack get the answer correct, you walk away with nothing. So do you want to play or pass with this first question worth £2,000?
I've got an idea.
Right.
But I don't think it's worth me gambling at the moment. With all 7 there, I'd be very surprised if all of them got this right.
True.
So I think I'm going to pass on this one and let the pack have a go.
Fine. OK, what was your inclination? What was your gut feeling?
I would probably have gone for Raul or David Villa, purely because I don't know Alfredo Di Stefano. OK, well, let's reveal the correct answer then in the £2,000 question for international football. And the correct answer is...
An answer that would have given you £2,000 if you'd have gone for that double answer early on, Stephen. We now have to take a look at the pack. If all the pack are correct, I'm afraid you're out. But let's find out how many of the pack knew the correct answer to this question. Louise, was that a guess?
It was a half and half because my
Right.
husband loves football. Normally I shut down, but
He's going to be so proud of you
He
right
is,
now.
isn't he? Yeah.
Well, Louise, you're through to the next category. Make your way through to the safe area and relax. Well done. Shall we move on?
Absolutely.
OK, Stephen passed, so this next question is worth £1,000. Which of these teams finished runners-up in the first ever World Cup finals? Argentina, Hungary, England or Sweden? Stephen, get thinking. Pack, please answer now. Do you want to play or do you want to pass?
I'm going to go for Argentina.
I love it. This is really brave play from Stephen, but of course it carries risks. If you're right, well done. International football out of the way, you've passed the category, you've got £1,000, the game moves on. If you are wrong...
Home time.
Home time, very much so. Still want to play?
Yes.
Let's lock in his answer A, which is Argentina. Did Argentina make the final in the first ever World Cup? Hello, £1,000 in the bank. Well done. That's great. That's a great start.
Oh, dear me.
That question was worth £1,000 for you. Should we put that money in your bank? There it goes. Well done. So, £1,000. International football out of the way. On to the next category. But before we go there, it's time for you to be ruthless. You need to choose which member of the pack you would like to say goodbye to at a very early stage.
I think I already commented. Unfortunately, Niall, I would pick yourself.
Your job has played against you on this occasion, Niall. I think when you hear that someone is a political researcher, you automatically fear the things they know.
I think it probably has on this occasion, but good luck to Stephen for the rest of the day.
Very magnanimous. Niall, I'm afraid to say, though, Stephen had his eye on you from the very start as someone to watch out for, and it's cost you your place on the show. I must ask you to leave the pack. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So Niall leaves us early, but let's bring back the pack. Louise, back you come. This is good, Stephen. We're motoring. One category down, £1,000 in the bank. As you can see, there's still 5 categories to go, which could be worth up to £10,000 for you, but it's how you want to tackle those categories.
I'm going to go for islands.
I can reveal, Stephen, 2 of the pack have A-levels in geography, so think carefully about this. And here is your £2,000 question on islands. What is the proper name of the Indonesian islands known as the Spice Islands? Maluku, Samoa, Cocos, Palawan. Stephen, have a think. Pack, please answer now. OK, so the pack have answered.
Yeah.
Remember, if you pass and all the pack get the answer correct, then you're out of the game. Is this positive, negative?
No, it's not positive. It's a bewilderment of it.
And obviously, you know, you're worried now that if we've got 2 geographers in the pack, that doesn't make it easy. Who are you looking at up there, worried about?
Charmaine's not stopped staring at me, so
Charmaine,
I'm worried on a different level.
Charmaine's got the giggles. I'm sure she's giggling because she's super confident she knows the answer to this.
Maybe.
I think I've travelled quite a bit, and I don't know the Spice Islands. That may just be my ignorance, but I'm willing to gamble that 6 of them also don't know the Spice Islands. Not all 6, anyway. Maybe 1 or 2 of them, maybe more worldly travel than me, but I think I'm going to pass on this one, Jake.
Did you have a little inclination, an idea?
Yeah, I mean, do you want 2 or 1?
Give us 1.
1 Palawan.
That's where you would have gone if I
think so.
pushed you. OK, so Stephen has decided He's going to pass on the £2,000 question for Ireland. Time to have a look at the correct answer. Was it actually Palawan? Was Stephen's idea correct? No. It was Maluku. So it's a good job you didn't go for that. But what about the pack? Did they know the correct answer to that question? Let's see who in the pack got it right. And as always, Stephen, if all the pack knew the answer, you're out. Let's see. Hello, little Miss Clever Clogs. There's a pattern emerging here, Louise. You're right again. 2 questions, both worth £2,000, and you got them both right.
It was a bit of a random guess.
The important thing for you, Louise, is that you got the answer right. You're through to the next category. You can go and relax again. You're well used to this. Off to the safe area. Let's have a look then. This next question is worth £1,000, half as much, because Stephen chose to pass. The Galapagos Islands are part of which South American country? Ecuador, Paraguay, Chile, Colombia. Stephen, don't answer yet. Pack, please answer now. The pack have answered. It's now time for you to give me an answer to this question. Stephen, play or pass?
I know the Galapagos Islands, even though
Easy
I can't
for you to
say
say,
it,
yeah.
But do I know which country they're associated with? So I think I'm going to take the risk. I know this is a risk now, there's only 5 of them, and pass this because I'm just not confident. I think I know the island, but I don't think I can be 100% sure.
Look, you're in control. It's entirely your decision. We know you're now only down to 5 pack members, and if you choose to pass and they all get it right, it is game over for you. So this carries a risk because it's an easier question. You're going to take the risk and pass on this one.
Yes.
Let's see the correct answer. OK, it's Ecuador. If all of the pack don't get this right, no problem. We move on. You're still in control of the game. However, if we now see 5 green lights, Stephen walks away from here with absolutely nothing because he chose to pass. Let's see who in the pack got this right. Well done, Charmaine and Jerry. Congratulations, Charmaine. So was that a guess?
No.
You knew the answer?
Yeah, I was in Peru about 18 months ago, and I travelled up to Ecuador and almost got to the Galapagos. It's a bit too expensive to fly there, but you never know. I might be able to fly there now.
Hey, listen, you never made it to the Galapagos Islands, but it secured you passage through to the safe area. And are you one of our geographers?
No.
You're not?
I just travel a lot.
Right, well, let's see if Jerry is. Jerry, did you study geography?
No, it's one of my dreams to go to the Galapagos, so I knew where it was.
Brilliant. Please make your way through to the safe area. Well done. OK, on we go. The next question is worth £500. Which island in the Pacific Ocean is renowned for its statues of giant heads? Tahiti, Guam, Bora Bora, Easter Island. Stephen, have a think. Pack, please answer now. OK, big moment.
Yeah.
The pack have locked in their answer. Are you going to play or pass?
Because it's one of those places that you always hear about, Easter Island. It sounds almost, well, magical. So, yes, I would like to go for Easter Island.
Let's lock that answer in now. For £500, and more importantly, safe passage through to the next category, is the correct answer Easter Island? Yes, it is. Once again, you've chosen the right time to play. Well done. Well done. OK, let's put another £500 straight into your bank then. So, you've now got £1,500 in your prize pot and 3 smiling faces. One of them is about to be frowning because you need to choose who you would like to leave the show and tell us why. Stephen, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking in my future categories, And I think the person that would know more about some categories than me, maybe Paula. So I'm going to go with Paula.
Oh, Paula, I'm so sorry. Did you know the answer to that last question?
No.
Maybe no, win.
Didn't have a clue.
Well, I'm afraid to say, not only am I about to ask you to leave the pack, but Paula, you've yet to give us one single correct answer. So it remains to be seen, Stephen, whether that was a good tactical move by you or not. But Paula, the important thing is Stephen's chosen you, and I need to ask you to leave the pack. Bye-bye. So Paula has to leave us. Louise, Charmaine, Jerry, please return. Let's bring back the pack. Well, Stephen, 2 categories down, 4 to go. You're almost halfway through the game. Before we move on, though, let's just reveal our clearly very well-educated geographers were Seb and Wint. Seb, obviously it was a bit of a struggle, that category for you. And I know that you're about to start your university degree. What are you studying?
Geography.
OK. Let's move on to Wint, who's our other geographer. Wint, I'm surprised that you didn't know the answer to those questions.
But it was a long time ago that I did geography, you have to remember.
Excellent excuse-making,
Oh, I
Wint.
know,
Congratulations.
but I try, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
well, let's move on, Stephen. There's still £8,000 that you could add to the £1,500 you've already banked. Where would you like to go next?
I'm going to go for love songs.
As he stares into my eyes. OK, Stephen's next category is love songs. So let's take a look at the £2,000 question. When originally released, which of these love songs reached the highest position in the UK singles chart? Love Me Tender by Elvis Presley, With or Without You by U2, Your Song by Elton John, or Against All Odds by Phil Collins? Stephen, have a think, pack. Please answer now. And indeed, the pack have answered. Right, Stephen, play or pass? Remember, if you pass and all the pack get the answer correct, then you're out of the game.
I don't think I'm going to risk it. I think I'm going to pass on this one and let them have my dilemma because, oh, yeah, no, I'm going to pass.
If you had given us an answer, what would you have given?
I'd have probably gone for With or Without You by U2.
Right. Well, let's reveal then the correct answer in the £2,000 question on love songs. Phil Collins, Against All
Phil.
Odds. Good job you didn't play because you would have been out of the game. Phil Collins, I can tell you that song, when first released, went straight in at number 2 in the charts. The question is, who in the pack knew the right answer to this question? If it's all 5 of you, Stephen's risk has not paid off and he's going home. Let's see who got the right answer. So I'm guessing your husband loves love songs, right?
He loves that particular love song. Yeah, he does.
Is that true?
Yeah, he does like it, yeah.
You're in the safe area, Louise. You're through to the next category. Go and relax again. Right, let's move on. You're now up against 4 members of the pack. This next question, easier for you, but easier for them, Stephen, is worth £1,000. Which singer performed the song for the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's first dance at their wedding reception? Adele, Ellie Goulding, Lily Allen, Florence Welch. Stephen, have a think, pack. Please give us your answer right now. And very quickly, the answer from all 4 members of the pack is locked in. Are you going to play or pass?
I'm going to play, but I'm also going to use my 2 answers.
You're going to use your double answer. OK, so Stephen's chosen to play. He's going to use his double answer. And which 2 answers would you like to give me?
I'm going to go for Ellie Goulding, and I'm also going to go for Florence Welch.
Let's lock in Ellie Goulding and Florence Welch. If it's either Ellie Goulding or Florence Welch,
Yeah.
not only are you through and you can eliminate a member of the pack, but this answer's worth £1,000. Should we find out?
Yeah.
First of all, did Ellie Goulding perform for the Duke and the Duchess of Cambridge at their wedding reception? And it is the right answer.
Back yourself. Go for the one.
It's £1,000 is yours. Let's put it into the bank. Well done. So, that's the love songs category out of the way. It was lovely playing it with you. Charmaine, Seb, Jerry or Wint did not make it through to the safe area. Who would you like to say goodbye to at this stage?
I think I'm actually going to go for Jerry. American literature's coming up. I think you may be well-read, so I think she may be a strong player for that.
Are you well-read? Are you into your American literature?
Ish, no.
Well, she says no. Sadly,
no.
we will never know because Jerry, Stephen has decided that it is time for you to leave the pack. Jerry, thanks for being here.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Good luck, then. Bye.
So we're another person down. Let's bring back the pack. Louise, back you come. You've managed to bank £2,500. You could add another £6,000 to that total. 3 categories left to play. Where next?
I think I'm now going to go, now I've got rid of Jerry, who was an ex-nurse, I'm now going to go for medicine.
Very tactical.
Oh, there.
And very cruel. Right, medicine is the next category. Here's the £2,000 question on medicine. The English doctor Edward Jenner developed a vaccine against which disease? Polio, typhoid, diphtheria, smallpox. Stephen, don't answer yet. Pack, give us your answer now, please. And the pack have £2,000 this question's worth, so play or pass, Stephen.
I have some memory of Edward Jenner, and for some reason, in the last round I didn't trust myself, and I think I should start to trust myself because I think, you know, Louise has proved she's smart up there. Seb's going to hit a right button at one point.
Possibly.
You know?
Who knows?
So I think I've got to start to believe in myself a little, and Edward Jenner just springs to my mind is smallpox. I'm going to play smallpox.
He's going to play on the £2,000 question, right. OK. Right, so let's do it. Let's lock in smallpox as Stephen's answer. If this is the right answer, you've got £2,000.
Yeah.
If it's wrong, you're walking away with absolutely nothing. So, did Edward Jenner develop the vaccine against smallpox? Yes, he did develop smallpox. Wow. Often referred to as the father of immunology, he inoculated people with cowpox. Do you know what? You got the answer right. You're still in the game.
Yeah.
Let's turn £2,500 into £4,500. It's a huge amount of money. Mm-hmm. And you're going to have to beat the pack to take that money home. So to make your life easier, which member of the pack would you like to say goodbye to?
Yeah, unfortunately, as she knows, she's built a rod for her own back. A lovely woman, Louise, but unfortunately, knowing everything, you're my enemy in this game. So unfortunately, I'd like to send Louise home.
Louise, you have been fantastic. You haven't done much because you've sat over there in the safe area for most of the show, but you really have been great.
Thank you.
Did you know the answer to that last question?
Yes, I did a great round.
Of course she did.
Stephen's in control, and
Well,
he's
good
just...
luck because he's a really lovely fella. Really good.
so nice of you. But he has decided you're too much of a risk to his game and you need to leave the pack. Louise, thank you for playing, and a round of applause for being so great. Goodbye. And so now we're down to the final 2 categories, Stephen. Still £4,000 that could be won by you, and there's 3 pack members desperate to steal control of the game from you. So let's move on. American literature or artists? Where next?
I think I'm going to go for American literature. I think artists is my weakest, so I'd like to get down to 2 people on that one. I'm going to go for American literature.
And here is the £2,000 question. You better not never tell nobody but God is the opening line of which novel? The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, Uncle Tom's Cabin, The Colour Purple, or Beloved? Stephen, have a think. Pack, please answer now. So play or pass?
I think I could narrow it down to two. Oh, there's two I know.
Which two?
The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, obviously a very famous book, but The Colour Purple also is of that era. So I would like to say I could narrow it down to those two, but could I put £2,000 of risk on it?
Play or pass?
I'm going to pass.
You're going to pass, despite the fact that with only 3 remaining pack members left, the odds of them getting the right answer is higher. Let's see the correct answer.
Trust yourself. Yeah, I should have, yeah.
Trust yourself. That famous line spoken by Alfonso, the father of the main character, Seeley. If all of our pack got the right answer, it's game over. We say goodbye to Stephen and £4,500. Let's see who got it right. Well done, Charmaine and Wint. Charmaine, was that a guess or did you know?
No, I know. I've actually read the book. I love the book and I love the film.
And Wint, you knew the right answer?
Yes, I did. Read the book and saw the film. Great story.
OK, well then you and Charmaine can go and relax. You're through to the final category. Head over to the safe area. Seb, hello.
Hi. Yeah.
There is nowhere for you to hide now.
No, no.
Because it is you up against Stephen. Only one of you will make it through. Let's move on. The next question is worth £1,000. The 1999 film The Cider House Rules is based on a novel by which author? Paul Auster, Jonathan Franzen, Philip Roth, John Irving. Stephen, have a think. Seb, please answer now. Play or pass?
To be honest, I'm not a fan of any of those. I have read some John Irving. I have to take the risk because I can't answer it properly, so I have to take the risk. Seb's got it wrong. I'm going to pass.
Look, you've banked £4,500. This is where it gets really, really difficult for you to make a decision, because if you do pass, as you know, all it takes is for one pack member to either know the answer or make a lucky guess. It's game over. I'll ask you one more time. Play or pass?
I'm going to pass.
What did you think the answer might be?
John Irving.
OK, well, let's have a look at the correct answer to what could be a crucial £1,000 question on American literature, a question that Stephen chose to pass on. Right. It might be OK. It might be fine. You may well still be in the game. However, if Seb's light turns green, you're not OK. You're going home, and you're going home with nothing. Let's see whether Seb got the right answer to that question. Stephen.
The first question he gets right.
And I'm so glad that you can stand there and smile. That says an awful lot about you, because you've played a fantastic game. £4,500.
I know.
You
I
banked.
should have been 6.5 with The Colour Purple. I should have believed in myself. But I bottled it. And, yeah, Seb hit D.
Seb, was that a guess?
No.
You knew the answer.
Yeah. My girlfriend studies English literature, so...
What a time to finally know the right answer to one of the questions on this show. It's great news for you, Seb, because you stay in the game and we're getting close to today's final. Stephen, I would love to be saying something different. And I need to say to you that you didn't beat the pack. Bye-bye. feel so sorry for Stephen, but the game goes on. Let's bring back the pack. Someone is about to gain control, and that person is the strongest pack member until this point, and that person is... Charmaine, down you come. Hello, what a time to take control, one category from the end.
I know, I don't know how I've managed it, but
You're going to giggle a lot now, aren't you? You have only got 3 of the 8 questions correct.
But the right questions.
The right questions.
And at the right time, apparently.
Before we get going, before we try and win you some money, where are you from?
I'm from East London.
And what do you do for a living?
I work for a bank in Canary Wharf.
So you're good with numbers.
You could say.
And you've joined us with 1 category to go.
I know.
Which means you can win up to £2,000 today.
Okay.
And if you're successful, what would you do with the money?
Just go on a nice holiday, I think.
OK, Charmaine, let's play Beat the Pack. The final category, for the first time with Charmaine in control and still giggling, is artists. Let's go. Here is the £2,000 question on artists. Which of these British painters was born in the 17th century? William Hogarth, George Stubbs, John Constable, Thomas Gainsborough. Charmaine, have a think. Remaining pack members, please answer right now. And they have. So we turn our attention to you. And for the first time today, Charmaine, I will ask you, are you going to play or pass?
I'm kind of looking at the guys and thinking, I'm going to try my luck and pass on this occasion.
If you pass,
Yeah.
and Wint and Seb do know the right answer,
Yeah.
your game is over.
Completely.
You sure you want to pass?
Yeah.
So let's see, what is the correct answer to the £2,000 question on artists? William Hogarth.
Oh.
Shall we reveal who got the right answer? And they're both wrong.
Yay!
All right, so you're still in the game, Charmaine. They both got it wrong, which means you remain in control of the game, and it maybe gives you a little bit of knowledge about how much they know about artists as well.
Yep.
Your next question is worth £1,000. Which artist was awarded the Turner Prize in 2012? Luke Fowler, Elizabeth Price, Paul Noble, Spartacus Chetwynd. Charmaine, have a think. Pack, please answer now. You still have a double answer. This question's worth £1,000.
I'm going to pass because I just can't. If it was any other subject, but artists.
So Charmaine has decided to pass.
I have.
Big moment,
I
big
know.
risk.
It's not good for the heart.
Really big risk, because with 2 pack members, 2 correct answers sees you going home, Charmaine. Before we see how Seb and Wint fared, what is the right answer? Elizabeth Price. Well, she won the prize for her video entitled The Woolworths Choir of 1979.
Interesting.
You didn't know that either, did you?
No, not a clue.
All right, well, you decided to pass on that question, so all eyes now on Seb and Wint. Has that decision to pass cost Charmaine the chance to walk away with any money on today's show? Let's see who in the pack got that right. And you live to fight another question. OK, you're still in the game.
Yay.
We move on.
Yay.
We give you an easier question.
Yay.
This next question is worth half as much because you passed. £500. Which Dutch artist painted the work entitled Girl with a Pearl Earring? Rembrandt, Mondrian, Vermeer, de Kooning. Charmaine, I'll come to you in a moment. First pack, please answer now. Charmaine,
Let's think.
this is worth £500 to you. Remember, if you pass and all the pack get the answer correct, then you're out of the game.
I'm going to pass. Let's just pass it and...
You're going to pass again. OK, so Charmaine
Yeah.
has chosen to pass. OK, let's have a look at the correct answer to the £500 question on artists.
Yay! I wouldn't have even gone for that even if I had the double.
So it was the right decision.
Yes.
Whatever happens next, that was the right decision for you. What could happen next is that you walk away from here with nothing, Charmaine.
Yeah.
Because we only have Seb and Wint left in the pack. If they've given us 2 correct answers,
Yeah.
you've been great fun, but we will have to say goodbye.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Who got that question right from our remaining 2 pack members? Let's see. OK. Charmaine, we move on. We now go to another question. Let me remind you, it's easier for the pack.
Yes.
It might be easier for you. We'll wait and see how you get on. You're now playing for £250 because you decided to pass.
This has got to be easy, surely.
Here's the question. Let's see if it is easy, Charmaine. The frescoes on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel were painted by which artist? Michelangelo, Monet, Renoir or Picasso? Charmaine, I'll come to you in a moment. Pack, please answer now. Charmaine, a £250 question, the final category. If you go through, you're in the final.
OK. I actually think I know this one. It's one of them things everyone knows, surely. I know they're definitely going to know this one.
You can really doubt yourself when you're
I
standing
know.
up here.
Do you know what?
You
I'm
have
actually
the
not
safety
gonna.
blanket of the double answer, remember
The
that.
Sistine Chapel, on the ceiling, it's Michelangelo. I don't even... I've got my double answer thing, haven't I? So I'm going to go Michelangelo and Renoir.
She's finally answering a question. Hallelujah. Right, let's lock this in. This is a double answer from Charmaine. And the 2 answers she's given us are Michelangelo and Renoir.
Yes.
For a place in the final for Charmaine, who stole control at the very last moment, is the right answer Michelangelo? Oh, she's done it! Come here. Right, should we put the money in the bank?
Oh, do we have to?
Of course we do. In it goes. Well done. At this point, you need to take a look at Seb and Wint.
Yeah.
Who would you like to say goodbye to?
I reckon I need to get rid of Wint.
Really? Why?
Yeah. Because I think he might know stuff that I don't know.
It's been emotional, Wint. It's
I
been
know.
quite a
Nothing
journey,
personal.
hasn't
It's
it?
been fun, though. Yeah,
Did
it's
you get
been-
the answer right to that
I
last
did,
question?
actually, yeah, I did.
I'm afraid at the very final hurdle, you've fallen. You have to leave the pack. Wint, bye-bye.
I wish you all the best. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Right, it's Charmaine up against Seb. Let's do this. Let's play the Beat the Pack final. So here we are in the final. Congratulations, Charmaine. You've made it here with £250 in the bank. And all that stands in your way of taking that money home is Seb. Now, you will face 75 seconds of quickfire questions. Keep on getting them right. You leave here a winner. But answering correctly or take too long to answer, I'll stop the clock and Seb will be given a chance to answer that same question. Now, Seb, if you can give me 3 correct answers, you will steal all of Charmaine's money. Charmaine, you just need to stay in control for 75 seconds. That's how close you are to walking away with the money. You ready to play?
Yep.
OK. Your time starts now. Champagne takes its name from a region in which country?
France.
Correct. In the 1992 film Beethoven, what breed of dog is the title character? Stop the clock. I'm afraid you are out of time, Charmaine. Seb, in the 1992 film Beethoven, what breed of dog is the title character?
St. Bernard's.
Is the correct answer. And the first of the 3 correct answers that you need. Charmaine, we're back with you. Seb has his first correct answer. There's now 63 seconds left to play. Time starts now. In 2008, which rapper married the former Destiny's Child singer Beyoncé?
Jay-Z.
Is correct. What is the name for the stick-like object used by a conductor to direct an orchestra?
Pointy thing.
Stop the clock. Seb, what is the name for the stick-like object used by a conductor to direct an orchestra?
Pass.
You're out of time. Charmaine, it wasn't a pointy thing, it was a baton. There's now 49 seconds left to play. Seb still requires 2 correct answers. Start the clock. The particle accelerator built at CERN is known as the Large Hadron what?
Atom.
Stop the clock. Seb, the particle accelerator built at CERN is known as the Large Hadron what?
Collider.
Seb, that's the correct answer. Well done. What a time. What a time to start coming up with correct answers. Seb, one more right answer from you. You've taken Charmaine's £250. Charmaine, the aim of the game for you is to stay in control for the next 42 seconds. Ready to play?
Yep.
Your time starts now. The Battle of Bosworth Field was fought during which series of wars?
World War II.
Stop the clock. Seb, the Battle of Bosworth Field was fought during which series of wars?
Crimean.
Is the incorrect answer, Seb. That was a real chance for you to take all the money. The correct answer was Wars of the Roses. Charmaine, 36 seconds to play. Start the clock. In 2008, Boris Johnson succeeded which Labour politician as Mayor of London?
Ken Livingstone.
Is the correct answer. What does the letter F stand for in the abbreviation IVF?
Fertility.
Stop the clock. It's the incorrect answer. Seb, what does the letter F stand for in the abbreviation IVF?
Fertilisation.
That's the right answer. Well done. You've stolen the money at the perfect moment here in the final. And Charmaine,
I'm so stupid.
you're not stupid. You were so close. You know, fertility and fertilisation. I can see why you said it. You have 3 seconds to answer. There's the pressure of the studio.
Yeah.
You were great fun.
Oh, well, never
But
mind.
sadly, I'm afraid you were beaten by Seb in the final. But thank you very much for playing. Seb, congratulations. £250 is yours. Well done. Wow. What a game it was today. Seb walks away a winner, but make sure you join us next time when someone else will have the chance to win up to £12,000, but only if they can beat the pack. See you next time. Okay, well done.